Hey guys, what's up? I'm trying out a dipping lens. So let me know how you guys think this is. This is just a pancake lens, so there will be pretty much no zooming in, but 40mm STM. Tried the autofocus, didn't work. You can still hear the clicking, so that's really annoying. So we're just on manual focus. But this is the last video of the series for the armor's work. That doesn't mean maybe potentially we can't see more videos about it, but that's just it for this series that we started from the beginning, which was GoFundMe. You guys did it in like a shocking 1-2 day GoFundMe, and then I've had it for about 6 months. I mean, not 6 months. I've had it for a month, and we're gonna do 6 videos and try to cover the most important things about it. Now, this is the last video concerning the most important question. I think a lot of people, the two most important I think were what upgrades, and then armor's work versus TM. What should I get? You guys know me. I'm going to be biased already. You have to understand that I am a pistol primary player. I may not be playing now, but I will always by heart be a pistol primary player, and that's, I love them. I'll die by them. That's just how it is. I love them. If you're not sure if you're at that level and you're still new to pistols, trying to figure out, hey, do I like it, do I not? I'm going to say, first, before you even get any of these, if you have a really close friend that you trust and you guys share things, please do yourself a favor, save the money and just try borrowing a pistol from them. See how you feel playing at your local field with the pistols, because pistols might not be, you might think it's going to work out, but until you actually play at the field, you're going to realize, it takes a unique skill set and ability to play with pistols. It's not just, you can just pick it up and just, become good at it or something. It takes some thinking and, planning. And I would say most likely you should be in shape. Okay, that's what I'm messing up on, but that's enough about that. So, borrow first before you spend any money. If you don't have that situation, I would say yes, but I would say no to spending $140 on armor's work. Okay, this is $140 at Evike. Maybe it's cheaper now, but guys, this is Hi-Capa. It's as simple as that. It's just rebranded. They made it look pretty. It's the same thing. It's cheap. It's gonna break down the road. I can't comment on how long it's gonna last, but I've only had this for a month, so. One thing that came out is the pin. The fiber optics are fine. I just took them out and I have to re-bulb them and put them in. But other than that, it seems to be running just fine right now. But it's just, I know it's sweet, and I know eventually down the road it's going to have, it's going to start breaking down and you're going to have to start replacing, but it's cheap. So I would say don't spend a lot of money on the armor's work. Only replace as necessary. If you can get the T-Rex or something cheaper, get that. I believe someone told me they're at $75, which is dirt cheap. Oh, sorry, I thought I heard like vibrations or something. But anyways, $140. I don't like the biggest failure. I think I don't know why they decided to go this route. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I think it was a poor decision. Is the loading nozzle. To make it proprietary, that I just, I have to go to Evike, because I don't think there's any other store in California. Maybe there might be, but it's just, I have to go to Evike. If this loading nozzle breaks, I have to go to Evike, order the loading nozzle, or drive out all the way to San Gabriel to get it. It's not like I can just use my TM stock loading nozzle or the million of other choices that TM can use. So that is a big, I would say the biggest thing they messed up. I know the rear sight, that's annoying. That's annoying, but that's not like as huge as the loading nozzle. That's just downright stupid, especially when they're just you should have kept it the same size, so if we could use every other loading nozzle that the TM can, that would have been a lot better. Seriously. But that's the case. So if you're not sure, just go with the go with the cheap pistol. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to work for you guys. That's what I would say if you're not sure. If you are, by any means, you are sure that you've already looked into the gear you're going to wear. You're going to wear a belt, magazine pouch. You're dedicating your vest to it. You got the mags lined up. You know you love pistols. And sure, I know people saying, the money is why we buy Armor's Work. I'm going to be honest, guys. Save up your money. That's what I had to do when I was younger. I'm not, our family's not rich, okay? We are not rich by any means. I had to work, I had to save up money, and that was the deal. I just learned to save money and put money into something that I was passionate about, and I am passionate about pistols. If you are passionate about pistols, do not bother with the Armor's Work at all. /we. Don't bother with it. Please do yourself a favor and save the money. I know if you buy a stock TM plastic, it's gonna break. The rear side will pop up, the slide will break, loading nozzle will break. But that's why I'm telling you guys to save up. And I have videos on basic upgrades for TM. The meat and potatoes, the Holy Grail upgrade, all that kind of stuff. I have a new video that's coming out. I don't know, probably maybe a week or so. And about that, you can just watch that. But if you are dedicated to pistols, the TM is the way to go. It has so many options to upgrade, and you can get high quality slides that are going to last you a lifetime. This guy, guys, if you've been a fan of my channel or subscribed, whatever you want to call it, since my original channel, this guy has been he has been through so much. And yes, he's expensive, but he's a high quality slide. The only thing I've replaced is the loading nozzle repeatedly, and it's a workhorse. Okay, this guy has been through hell. He's my workhorse. He's still alive and no problems at all. Just loading nozzle will break, but that's just normal, and you get what you pay for. Okay, obviously you don't have to spend this much, but you can get a nice, just standard slide. Here in America, they run for 100, 120, and then overseas they're $80. I have a video on that. You guys can watch that, but that's it. I know people aren't gonna like this, but that is my honest opinion. So you have to figure out what kind of player you are first before you even ask me this question. This is directly to all those people who asked me. People have asked me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Guys, I know some people are asking me on Gmail. My Gmail is only for like if you're requesting a build or tech service, that kind of stuff. I don't like answering requests, but there's some of you that do send me messages, and that's okay. But you guys ask, what is better, Armor's Work or TM Hi-Capa? First, establish what kind of player you are or what player you want to be. If you want to be a pistol primary player and you have the patience to save up, go with the TM. If you don't want to be a pistol primary person, or you're trying to figure out if you are, please borrow first from a good friend that you guys are best friends, so nothing happens if you break it on accident, that kind of stuff. If you can't borrow, yes, go with Armor's Work /we, but don't buy these $140, $180 things. Just try to get the cheapest one you can get just to play out with. Don't buy 6 mags, 8 mags. Just play with 1 mag and just reload 2 mags. Just spend as little money as you can, and once you have established, hey, I really like pistols, I can play the style, my field accommodates me playing pistols only, whatever, that kind of stuff, then yeah, try to keep it as low. Okay, if you are a pistol nut, whatever, and you want to upgrade TM Hi-Capa, and maybe if you have a lot of money saved up, this would the only reason I would buy these guns is as loaner guns. If I go out with my friends and I say, hey, can I borrow one of your guns? And I know it's a newbie person, and I don't trust him with my high-end guns. I would say, hey, take this. I'm not gonna cry if this breaks or something. Sure, it's good money, but at least it's not $1,000 plus versus $140. It's not a big deal, and you're not gonna kill them over that. So that would be the only way I would say this is cool for someone that has already invested into pistols as primaries. So this is a good loaner gun. So I don't think there's anything else. If you guys need any other videos, let me know, but this would be the last one. I know I said I'd do like an accuracy in the backyard, but if you guys want that, let me know. If not, if no one says anything, I'm just going to let that go, because you know what, it's pretty accurate for what it is. I would definitely change the hop up unit, but like I said, honestly, don't spend any money on this as long as you can. But if you're like adamant, you want to completely ignore me and get the Armor's Work, just upgrade the hop up unit. I really hate the hop up unit, but I wouldn't do it. But I'm not putting any money into this. This is going to be a loaner's gun for sure. And I can't think of anything. You guys get what you pay for. You're looking at maybe under $350 to get a metal, nice CNC slide. And then what else? Loading nozzle, recoil spring. That's the meat and potatoes. I have a video on basic upgrades. Just go watch that video, and it's gonna last you a long time, and you just take care of it. Seriously, this gun is ancient, okay? And this is not my oldest gun. This guy's been abused. I tell you, abused. He's been dropped. He's been thrown around. I put him through, you know, high HBA testing on my compressor. Not HBA. I'm sorry. On my compressor. I've blown up several loading nozzles in here, and he's still alive. You don't have to buy this expensive kit. You can just buy the standard slide, and it's still going to do you good, okay? And that's it. Shout out to those guys. You guys were really serious about your armor's work on the GoFundMe. I think we've had a fun journey. It's given us, what, good 6 videos. I think those videos will help people over time realize. And you guys have to remember, this is just my opinion. I'm biased because I'm a pistol primary player. So if you're not a pistol primary player, then yeah, you're not going to take my, I always tell everyone, I have my own opinions. You guys do your research and find out what you want first. Okay? Good seeing you guys. Take it easy, man.